Good evening and welcome to WBX 11. I'm your host, Charisma Howard. Listen, what if I told you right here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, about 40 high school students spent 5 days learning things that adults should have already learned. They learned crediting, budgeting, entrepreneurship, even cooking with a celebrity chef. Listen, tonight we are going to take you inside the program changing the lives of young people. And what we found in that room is going to give you hope. Imagine sitting down with a group of teenagers and watching them build a business plan, decode a paycheck, debate the difference between a need and a want, and walk out of a room knowing more about money than many adults twice their age know. This is not a dream. That is exactly what happened this week at FTCC Innovation and Entrepreneurship Center right here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Moneybox Academy, a local nonprofit founded and led by Crystal McLean, hosted the 2026 High School Financial Empowerment Bootcamp. 5 days, over 40 students from across schools in Cumberland County, free of charge, and according to everyone who was in that room, absolutely life-changing. Tonight, we take you inside every day of that experience, starting from day one. Morning started with a simple question that set the tone for the entire week. Students learned the difference between needs and wants, the share, spend, save, invest framework, and the basics of saving with intention. Then, Fatia from First Citizens Bank stepped in with a banking session that had students writing their first checks and learning how to spot a scam before it cost them. Now let's take a look at day two. Day two brought one of the most powerful sessions of the week. Mr. Larry Cummings entered that room and delivered the kind of lesson that makes you wish you had been 16 all over again. He introduced the students to the millionaire mindset, the idea that wealth is not built in a moment, but in the habits you choose every single day. He then took them deep into the budgeting, showing them exactly how to tell their money where to go before it disappears on its own. And then came credit, the score that opens doors or closes them. For many of these students, it was the first time they had ever truly understood what their credit score is made of and why it truly matters. If day two made students think, day three made them move. And we mean that literally. Cornetta King of Vanity Esteem opened the morning by teaching students how to structure a business, identify a target client, and define the solution their product or services provides. Then students did not just hear about entrepreneurship, they practiced it. They built out full client avatars together in groups and presented their ideas to the entire room. But the afternoon is what everyone is still talking about. Celebrity Chef Judy and Celebrity Chef Chris arrived and turned the boot camp into a full culinary entrepreneurship experience. Students cooked real food, and while their hands were busy in the kitchen, their minds were working too, asking questions about what it takes to build a business in the food industry and how to price a product if you are proud of it. Day 4 brought a concept that stopped every student in the room, the Garden of Finance. The idea is as powerful as it is simple. Your financial life grows or dies based on what you plant and how consistently you tend to it. Students learned which habits build healthy soil in their financial garden and which habits quietly wilt everything they are trying to grow before it ever has a chance to bloom. Around their careers, around their lives, and around every decision that involves a dollar. Then Austin closed out the day with something that had the room buzzing from the moment he started. From input to income, that was the title of his session, and it delivered on every word. Austin taught students how to use artificial intelligence, not as a distraction, but as a personal wealth building tool. Building resumes, creating financial plans, developing apps. The message was truly clear. The students will use AI, not the other way around. 5 days, over 40 students, and over 24 community sponsors. And guess what? Moneybox is not stopping there. Between Cumberland County, Robeson County, Charlotte, Raleigh, and surrounding North Carolina cities, they are coming full force to promote financial literacy habits to all. Listen, if you want to know more about Moneybox Academy, check them out at moneyboxacademy.org. For WBNX 11, I'm your host, Charisma Howard, where the community comes first. Good night.